claims to be, follower of Jesus, claims to be a Christian, does all these different things, still being contradictory. So where do we go from here? I think what we also need to remind ourselves is that people are people. We are all humans. We're going to make mistakes. We're going to do some.
Be strong.
So today we're going to be talking about Kanye West and Julia Fox, right? So usually I don't really talk about celebrity stuff that much, but this one I'm going to talk about. Why? Because you know what? Kanye, did this whole thing where he came to faith. He took cursing off his album, all these different things. He got the Sunday service. He's praying with Marilyn Manson, Justin Bieber, all these different things, right? From the surface, from the outside looking in, it was like, oh man, look at all these great things that he's doing, right? And then the whole Pete Davidson thing, and then he goes and starts cursing on the song, and then he starts dissing him, and then he starts doing all these contradictory things of what a Christian stands for and what a Christian, holds true. And then now with the whole, he was not with Julia Fox, and then he was with somebody else, and it came out that they're in an open relationship, and now here we see Kanye West, putting out some other type of image while still burying the image of God or claiming to be a Christian, right? So what am I trying to say here is this. See, when a celebrity, claims to be a Christian and they do all these things and they do things that are contradictory to God and contradictory to the faith, other people that maybe ain't really that strong in their faith, or people that are kind of like wishy-washy, or maybe new baby Christians or people new to the faith, they're going to see that and they're going to be like, oh, well, that's okay because he's doing it. He's claiming to be a Christian, so we could do that. See, that's going to be the mindset and kind of the thing that he is now putting on to people, and people are going to cling to it and they're going to start doing it, right? Will Smith, open marriage. Now Kanye, open relationship, claims to be, follower of Jesus, claims to be a Christian, does all these different things, still being contradictory. So where do we go from here? I think what we also need to remind ourselves is that people are people. We are all humans. We're going to make mistakes. We're going to do some things that probably ain't really the best things to do. We're going to say things. We're going to fall into these traps. We're going to fall into these issues and what? Right? And we're going to think it's okay to do these things. We're going to think it's okay to live out our life in the way that Kanye or any other celebrity Christian is doing. And we're going to think it's okay. There's no accountability. There's no us being strong in our faith. There's no us being Christ-like. There's no us following, the commandments. There's no us pleasing God in any of this, because we're thinking what he's doing is right. We're thinking what he's doing is okay, and that God has blessed it in some type of way, or it's pleasing to God, but it's not. Because we're so easily influenced, especially when it comes to somebody that has influence in this world. People are going to cling to it. They're going to do what he does, and it's going to be a messy situation. And that's not what we want to be. We don't want to be doing things like that. We don't want to be where we are wishy-washy, we're lukewarm, we're not pleasing God, we're not living for God, we're not doing our best, we're not, doing what God has called us to be and called us to do, right? We are being contradictory. We're living life the way that we want to live. We're not pleasing God in any way, because we're going to follow these trends and these habits that these celebrities that claim to be Christians are doing, and it's going to be a slippery slope, and we're going to have like a new form of Christianity where people are now living a certain way because now they made it a norm, but it's not Christ-like, it's not pleasing to God, it's not glorifying God in any way. So I think we all need to realize that we can't follow man, we can't follow what they do. We need to really dig into scripture and really follow what Jesus has called us to do. If you made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you so much, more than you ever know. So, Crayon Rocket, our motto is be unique, be creative, be you. Why is this important? Because we were all created in the image of God. We were all perfectly and wonderfully made. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Share it, like it, subscribe. I would appreciate it. God bless.